I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
You ate it, Ralph.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
No, Ralph, I'll eat it.
I can't believe I ate that whole thing.
Now you're local on the 8s.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Bad, baby. Bad.
Channel 8 at 5:30.
Check it out, man. The question you gotta ask yourself is how badly do you want to see the greatest fucking rock and roll show in the fucking earth, right? You're talking about Calexico and Jones in the audience. You're talking about fucking Detroit Rock City, brother.
Oh, what I'm gonna do to you. I'm so angry.
We apologize for the profanity, which he also said on our air.
Bunch of guys who make bad music, dress like freaks, and wear more makeup than all my sisters combined? No. These assholes gotta be stopped.
Now starts the IA Music Podcast.
Are we back on? Let's go.
That's my dude, man. He looks out for me all the time.
Yeah, as far as the music wise, producing wise.
Hey, I love him, man. He's my brother. Hey. He's not my little brother because that don't exist in my vocabulary.
No.
Nah, he's an equal.
He's an equal.
I don't see no. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this, man. Welcome to the show. Right now, I got Frank Carter, right? Frank Carter, Louie Dez, Frank
That's
Carter.
What's up, yeah.
Hey, your mic on, Louie? Frank. I'm sorry. See?
Hey, it's all good though. It's all good.
It's all right. Yeah.
Is it on? Having a good time?
Yeah. You get the hear yourself.
Good host.
Yeah. Okay. So Louie Dez. Louie Dez will be the singer, right?
That's me. Yeah.
And Louie Dez the performer.
Yeah.
And then also Frank Carter, the producer.
Yeah.
What's happening, guys? Welcome.
Not much. Just having fun here.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get you guys on. Talk to you guys. I see you. Louie Dez doing a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
See you, Frank Carter, doing a bunch of things. Yep. So I was like, it's only right to bring you guys on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I honestly thank you for having us, for reals. Like we were talking before. I've known you like prior to this, maybe like you said you don't remember, but
right.
But we're here now, so
I'm pretty sure I remember you say I met you at the show, right? One of the shows.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, you're so cool.
You went with the Bondage.
Yeah,
Bondage.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely. Was definitely.
Yeah. How was that show for you guys?
Oh my God, I had fun.
Fun times.
Besides because liquor was involved, but
hey,
besides that, it was a good time.
That's what makes it fun sometimes.
For real.
Yeah.
Good times.
So you kept it going. You kept it going since then, since last time we met.
No, actually, I barely picked this up 2 years. 2 years. Barely hitting the 2-year mark.
Barely
hitting the 2-year mark.
Okay.
So
that's 2016. Would that say?
Roughly.
Yeah, like the ending of 2016.
Like
Like I would say it was like April of 2016.
Okay.
So what hasn't even been that long since we started this.
Right.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Right. It goes quick.
Yeah.
No, but ever since I think we both just clicked and we both understood severity, that we actually got something going on. So we've been dropping stuff nonstop. He could back that up too.
Yeah, I could say that our work ethic is good. It's nonstop.
Consistent.
There's a track record.
Yeah.
There's a track record there.
No, yeah,
definitely.
I want to say we have at least 17 songs already on Apple and Spotify.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I noticed that also looking on SoundCloud too. I noticed some of the singles on SoundCloud singles as far as a few songs. Can't think of the top of the name, but there's some Spanish songs.
We stepped a little away from SoundCloud because a lot of people are now just Apple Music with streaming is what it is right now.
Right.
And since we have all this freedom to do it now, independent, it's easier for us. So a lot of our singles that we have on SoundCloud is not even what we have out. It's sometimes we put it on just because some people ask for it.
Right.
Just because that's the only, they don't pay for subscription.
Yeah. Just to add to that, we kind of did move away from SoundCloud because the way our audience is that they saw it as the validity, oh, you're another SoundCloud rapper. Oh, you're one of those.
It's like that?
Yeah, something like that. So I guess we made the decision, like, you know what, if we really want to do this, we got to take it to
the next level. It's a form of business that you guys are running here.
Definitely.
So you want to see some type of
growth.
Yeah, growth.
Definitely.
Growth would be the right word. Yeah, exactly. So Louie Dez, you be the singer, you being the R&B. Would you consider this R&B?
Yeah, I honestly do consider myself R&B. Like, and a lot of it's funny because, like, well, in the Valley, like, when they're like, "Oh, you're that rapper," and I'm like, I can do that. Like, I'm not. I won't shy, and like, because that's how exactly we met. Like, he first heard me rap before I sang, but he knew I sang. But I mean, initially, that's how the chemistry started. But
how'd you know he sang?
Because of he was in mariachi in band, like in high school when I was a freshman. So I already knew he could do that, but he had a good flow for rapping.
Okay.
And then just one day he hit a verse and he sang it. It was an old song we have. It was called Time, and he's like, "I like this." I was like, "Bet, let's do it."
Right.
And from there, we got
that relationship.
We got the sound that we wanted, and we kept on going with that.
Right. I'm sorry. I got a little distracted. I thought I heard my name.
It's all good.
I thought you answered that. I'm fucking tripping. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's dope, man. So Louie Dez, then you can write songs as far as formatted songs that kind of like hip hop, I guess.
Is
that what it is?
I could go hip hop. We could go Latin trap, Spanish music, anything.
So you were singing in the choir for a little bit?
Oh no, me no, not personally. I never sang in the choir.
No.
I've just
mariachi.
Just mariachi. Like I guess I'd pick off the singing from my uncles. Almost all my uncles from my dad's side, they're singers from mariachi. Like all of them were mariachi at one point, and I also picked up the trumpet when I was younger too, because of mariachi as well.
That's where you get your creative side.
Yeah, that's where I get the artist.
You guys were both from Calexico, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Calexico, California is where we're representing right now.
That's up.
We gotta introduce that. Make sure.
Calexico.
That's very important.
Calexico present.
And that's where I guess your style would come from, right?
Yeah.
That background.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Like not a lot of people are doing Latin music in the Valley. Like we have that song Muévelo. It's like that Latin reggaeton. No one's doing that. That's one of our biggest songs out right now. Like over the EP we just dropped, the album, what iTunes considered an album for some reason,
right?
But it's only 7 songs.
It's an album nowadays.
So, for real.
Yeah.
But the biggest one that's hit is Muévelo.
Definitely.
So we have that Spanish,
right?
That
demographic.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. It's hitting more in France.
Ooh.
That song for some reason.
Right.
In France, and our biggest sales for that song is in France, Rome, and in Guadalajara.
Nice.
Yeah, those were and then Mexicali.
People are listening, right?
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, for the past on Apple Music, they're like the biggest. Like Spotify does low numbers for some reason, but lately with this last album we dropped, not the same. Our album sales went up by 500%.
Nice.
Since and that's just because of that Muévelo track.
Right.
We got a lot of movement, and I think in the past 3 months we hit over like 30,000 streams.
Nice.
On Apple.
Without even like knowing that, without aiming for that, it just happened.
No, it just happened. It's just like we're pushing music out constantly, and just that one song started like getting
and blew. Like I think what was crazy is when I started seeing people like send me clips of them like singing along to it, and people that I've never talked to in my life, and I don't know. Well, that was really cool.
How's that feel? Does that feel rewarding?
Well, definitely. I mean,
right?
At some point you want to get that reaction because you want to feel. I guess sometimes there's some type of validation, you know, to be like, oh, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. Like these people are listening.
Right. Is that when you realized you were like, okay, I'm doing this?
Yeah, definitely.
When you got that love back?
When I got that love back, and also those off times, because a lot of people talk about the good times, but those off times is just like, damn, like those they're long days. Those are long days.
The low times when it's calm.
The low times when it's calm, and we're waiting. Like this took a minute. This is not the same. Took a minute to drop, but like.
But that's when the building process was going.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, right?
That song had plenty of songs. Like, we had more. That album had a lot of songs on it.
Right.
But the ones we kept on the project are the ones that fit. Like if you listen to it from the first song all the way to the end, they all have the same vibe. You know, we had hype songs, we had rap songs on it, but it wasn't like Like What's the Deal EP that we dropped before was just a bundle of just different songs. It was just like a collection of songs.
Why do you laugh at it, Louie?
No, I laughed because it was like our most, like, I guess we were just so happy like that we finally we were in the spectrum of dropping on iTunes and Spotify and all these media outlets where I don't know. Well, for me, I felt like I got disconnected, like from like I forgot to like make it all correlate somehow. You know, you get different sounds. Like you get can we curse?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, we get a fucking like an R&B song, and then you get a hype ass fucking song. Then you get R&B in Spanish at the same time. There was no format whatsoever, but at the same time, like it did good. It did good because people started listening from there on.
Right. So more of a mixtape type vibe.
It was definitely a mixtape.
Yeah, just
definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but that one did good numbers with because of Ace.
Oh,
Ace the Vig.
Yeah, shout out Ace the Vig, man.
Okay.
What's the Deal
That's
song?
the bro right there.
Right.
It just went ham.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Know, that song, I think, that beat took me less than 5 minutes to make.
And it's funny. The funny thing about that song, I didn't like it. I didn't like the beat. Because usually how we vibe, he's playing something for me, or he'll send it to me. But at that instance, we're together. We just want to create content. And we were playing in his living room, and I was like, nah, I'm singing some bullshit like, no, what's the deal? Like I'm doing like that shit, and he's like, dude, keep going. I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling it, bro. Like this shit's ass. Like I don't like it. And he's like, no, we're gonna do it. And then we go into the studio.
He just got the hook, and I was like, watch, record it. I mixed it within like less than 10 minutes because I was so hyped.
You as a producer knew already.
Yeah, I already knew what I was gonna do. Like I already knew what, like, since I just produced it at that time,
right?
At that like legit like maybe like less than 10 minutes ago when he did it, and I was like, that song. I was like, watch, I'm just gonna make a hype song. This shit's so easy. I made it, and I was like, he just said, oh, what's the deal? I was like, that's it.
It's over.
Yeah, I told him record this hook. He did it. I mixed it. I EQ'd it. I added the auto-tune perfect pitch. You know, like there was like he sang it on point.
Right.
That it just sounded like professional. I think that's the first song that we did. That sounded really clean.
Yeah.
And I was like, trust. He did it. He did the thing. I sent it to him. He wrote the verse. The next day we recorded it, and I was like, I gotta have Ace on this.
Right away, you just thought you heard Ace on it?
I was like, yeah, Ace has to be on this. We sent it out to Ace. And
local link?
Yeah.
Might as well, yeah.
That was like...
It was a hay... For me, I thought it was like a haymaker because for me, I was like... For him, Ace is like at that time was like an arm's length away, you know, like we could reach out to him. I didn't know Ace that much. So in my head, I was like, you think Ace is actually gonna wanna get on this? Like,
okay.
Like, you know, so like, I was like, all right, dude, shoot. If he says yes, let's fucking do it. Like, I'm all with it, bro, for real. And
thankfully, it worked out.
It definitely worked.
We sat on that song for like around 4 months before dropping.
Yeah, with Ace on there too.
With Ace.
Why is that? Why you guys sit on it?
It's because we just sat like on Not the Same. We sat on it as well. It just wasn't ready to be released. We're just waiting for the right moment. Yeah. Like it wasn't like I felt like if we would drop it right away, it wouldn't got the same reaction that it got with when we dropped it. Like with the actual project.
Yeah, because when we had Not the Same, we dropped like 3 songs in a row, right? We dropped Old Ways, we dropped Playa and Muévelo, right? Yeah. In between that, so yeah, we dropped those 3 singles. So.
In between.
So that fit perfect though. That just comes to say like how timing is.
Nice.
Very crucial.
Yeah.
That's one thing artists should be aware of.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's always just because you have a product doesn't mean it's the perfect time to drop it. Sometimes you have to see when it's perfect, you know? Like the only thing that backtracked us a lot for this album.
Not the Same?
It was the Carter 5 dropping the same day. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that dragged our numbers a little. And I know it affected was just because a lot of people were.
But you just gave the local base. You had the local base. You know, they can listen
definitely.
Yeah, but
I agree.
A lot of people were like listening to like the Carter 5.
Right.
Because they're like, oh no, I'm waiting for this. Even though we have a lot of support with our friends and sharing, but a lot of shares for that day was the Carter 5.
So you didn't affect the numbers.
Even though like that day that we dropped Not the Same, because sometimes Apple will drop your music for some reason earlier than it's supposed to be dropped. So it'll drop like at 9, huh?
Yeah.
But then that's when I finally like found out like, hey, dude, people are literally following the music, because when it dropped right away, people were like waiting for it. So even though Carter did what it had to do, like we still got like a little bit, you know, like I felt like, dude, that's so cool that people wait, like people checked like around 9 and they got the content like right away, and they're like posting.
They're reposting.
Reposting. People knew it dropped before we knew it dropped.
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
I was actually when you I think you messaged Yayo when we were practicing for Friday, because Friday not the same was gonna drop, but Friday I was gonna perform as well.
Yeah,
and we were practicing, and he told me, he's like, dude, hey, I'm gonna go to iPod, like I'm gonna go to the podcast, and I'm like, dude, dope, let me go with you. But I never ever thought I was gonna like actually get on the mic, you know, like I just wanted to be here, like I just want to be part of the movement, because I fuck with that dude. That's my brother, like Yayo is my man.
Yayo connected us, all of us.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So yeah,
I'm glad you came on. Like I was like, nah, you dropped that album. We were talking, and I was like, nah, I have to have at least Louie Dez on here, at least to introduce me to the music, introduce me to you guys, who you guys are. Because I don't, we don't know each other, but getting to know each other, you guys are fucking good people, you know, and that's what we get to learn, you know, get to know each other.
It's like building good connections.
Good connections, yeah.
Everyone like, we help out each other. Everyone's gonna help out each other somehow.
Right.
You know, like you never know if Louie Dez blows up tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, oh, his first podcast interview.
Yeah, like I always find like if I could work with someone, if they let me work with them, because there's some people who really just they'll distance themselves from that because they don't know what your true intentions are. So I feel like if I could work with someone, if they let me work with them, then I'm all for it.
You're open game to work with?
Yeah, 100%. Anyone.
Right. Hell yeah, that's why you have it on. I was like, okay, this guy. Plus the production's on key too. You know the music wise.
A lot of people don't give their credit to Frank Carter. The reason why it sound good a lot of times, and he brought this up to my attention the other day, because we were recording this because I'm gonna put it out, like the female that does the voice recording, like we actually hit her up and we told her like, oh, can you do this for us? The skit.
No one's doing a skit in the valley. You know, you're bringing the skits back.
He brought the skits back.
I had to.
And then he brought it to my attention. He's like, because sometimes, like I think, I know, because I've gotten like a little lazy when we're recording, because I just know he'll fix it up with like anything he'll do like on mastering. So he'll fix my voice, so I won't try as hard. And he brought it up to my attention. So I'm like, ever since I was like, no, you're right, dude. I really do have to bring it in every single time, dude. I can't take it light, but yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But anyways, to go back to, I'm sorry.
It's
but anyway, because it went to somewhere, but I just want to clarify, like where I was building up.
Yeah. The best parts.
But yeah, no one gives credit to what Frankie does, and a lot of people look at like, oh, Louie Dez is this single person, but no, man, there's a team behind it. Frankie really does his thing. He helped me grow, and hopefully I've helped him as well.
He's our team.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I put, like if you look at my Instagram, 95% of it is Louie Dez.
Definitely.
Like, I'm promoting his stuff, promos, whatever I do. Because at the end of the day, if one of us make it, I know, because we have that brotherhood, that friendship. It's almost like a family that we're all gonna make it, you know?
Right.
Like we all have we all have help each other, you know, with Dream Haze, you know, when we need Louie, I want to do a live set. They're like, I got you. One day practice. That was to the song on 5 minutes.
Right.
And to me, it's an honor, you know, hearing something I produced composed to a live.
Damn.
That's when you're like, damn, this is.
And then to have a band like Dream Haze that's very well rounded and they're very precise with their sound is just amazing. Like if you're there and you experience that song, it's like it's very intimate. I have a lot of good feedback from that song.
From that song?
That live, 5 minutes of
5 minutes. What was that? What's that one about?
What that one's about is just like doing your thing. Like you go with the girl, you do your thing, you leave, you know. But then it has like a backstory.
She has her 5 minutes.
Yeah, she has her 5 minutes of fame.
Right.
Hey, I'm no fucking porn star. like Kanye said, I'm a quit. I'm a sick fuck. I like quick fuck.
Yeah. For that drop. So you guys are both get the strap. Hey, so you make the beat together, or was that beat already made?
For 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes, I was listening to Bazzy. You know, the one that sings "You're Mine."
Right.
I like that vibe because it's like R&B-ish, but kind of little hip hop. It's pop though, and he's not. I was like, this guy is perfect for pop vocals, you know. Okay. So I made that beat kind of with him in mind, with Bazzy, and it just came. I sent it to him, and he's like, I finished the song within like maybe like 2 hours.
It's funny, dude, because 5 Minutes of Fame was originally a dance hall beat. Like, I've got that inspiration because like it helps sometimes listening to some songs like on YouTube, even though we don't go for that right now, but like sometimes listening to it and I could write some just any bullshit down, you know. 5 Minutes was a dance hall beat, and when he showed me that shit, I was like, nah, 5 Minutes is a slow R&B now. Like it worked out perfectly fine.
Nice. That's the sound you're going for? R&B-ish, slowish?
R&B, that definitely, that one, yeah.
That one, yeah. Well, most songs.
That whole album, Not the Same, was mainly R&B.
Right,
definitely.
The reason I asked if you were R&B because I get that R&B feel to myself.
Yeah,
that's what I hear. I mean, I feel more R&B.
But Louie likes that 90 R&B, early 2000.
Yeah, I love that flow.
It's not like it's like you have R&B kind of like trap soul, which is
like who?
Like Bryson Tiller, you know? Okay. They have that new R&B type.
Right.
But
what do you like, Louie? What kind of name an artist?
An artist that I fuck with heavy, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd, okay, The Weeknd, but that's still newish. So
that is still newish, but like that 90s vibe of R&B, like I just fuck with heavy, like that flow, and you'll hear it sometimes in my songs where it's like if you really do pay attention, and you're a person from that you listen to that era of music, you'll catch it.
Because I think R&B, I think about Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat? You heard of him? No?
I've not heard his songs, but my uncles would always talk about him for sure.
Damn, I'm dating myself.
Hey, you're good though. Don't trip. We all good here.
I grew up on jazz.
On jazz? Okay, what kind of jazz?
Like I grew up heavy on Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Heavy. My whole
the Rat Pack.
My parents, my dad.
Right.
But like I grew up on all that organic, like with Buddy Rich and all that, because I love drumming. I'm a drummer.
You're a drummer?
I've been drumming since I was like 8.
Hence where the beats come from, I guess.
Yeah.
In a way.
I'd say music.
Music.
Okay.
I love influence.
Like I love a live performance that's EQ'd and everything sounds perfect.
Right.
I fall in love with the sound. That sounds a perfect sound when the song's mastered. I pay attention to that more than the lyrics.
Right.
I don't know. I just like that. So I think that's where the producing came. That I want a perfect sound.
Nice.
So that's
treble, bass,
everything. Everything has to be.
Yeah.
Like even though my early stuff wasn't like that, like to me I was like, oh, this shit's. But that's before I had like all the monitors, all the studio equipment, you know.
Yeah.
But now I have like a good setup where
you invested in yourself.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I had to. You know.
Definitely.
It's gonna pay back sooner or later, and plus it's a passion I have. So what I'm gonna invest in something I love. It's not something that's gonna be sitting around just right there. You know, I use it daily.
Right. It's to your advantage. You use it.
Yeah. And it helps both of us. You know, like I have a couple songs out there. It's a couple singles just because I fuck around. You know?
No, it's good. I love it though. I love it because he does like he won't take it lightly. Like he'll do it. Like he'll actually do
for practice.
It. He'll sit down.
Yeah, it's when I sometimes I make a beat.
Yeah.
And it's just fuck it, it's mine. You know, it's too heavy.
Right.
Like, I don't want no one on it.
No one on it.
Like
same for you, Louie.
But
back off.
When I like learn new techniques in recording and stuff. Because I do everything. I taught myself how to do it. Everything pretty much. YouTube, you know, YouTube gives you certificates now. And pretty much, you could be a mechanic if you want to.
Yeah.
It's off YouTube. But like, if I learn new techniques and stuff, I test it on myself.
Perfect.
I'm at home. Maybe he can't get here or something. He can't go to my pad or whatever. So I make a quick beat and
hop in the booth.
Yeah.
Record a verse. Yeah.
It's easy. And then sometimes I like it. I'm like, I'm gonna put it out.
Nice.
It's just for fun, you know.
Where does your influence come from? As far as like music wise
wow, influence. Damn, it'd be. Honestly, I think it just started with 70s music. That's weird to say, but my parents were very big on disco.
Okay.
That's why I picked up an instrument early on, besides the mariachi thing, but. I love disco. Like I was a kid listening to disco, and everyone else is listening to something different. I'm like, why you guys aren't on this? Like, are you serious? But yeah, disco was my primary music influence.
That was the main thing to get it going, to get the thing going.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. As far as Ace to Vig, go back to Ace to Vig. Like that was like a good connection for you guys as far as like the music guys. You also performed with Ace to Vig as well.
Yeah, right? I didn't even know I was gonna like perform before him. Like honestly, I thought I was gonna open up because this is my first performance.
Right.
But I don't know. I guess things changed and
You didn't open up?
I didn't.
They kind of had Louie kind of like headlining before Ace.
Yeah.
Like it was like a kind of like a tier from the first all the way to the end. Ace was like the main one at the end, and he went before Ace, and there was like maybe like 10 artists before Louie.
Oh, nice. And that was your first show?
Performance. That's what. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
we
we're talking about.
earlier.
Yeah.
That's
why it's like it was a little spoiled there a little bit too.
And they gave us like we're gonna do a live when we did the practice. You know, the first time we went to go practice, they were really surprised with
Wait, who was surprised?
like everyone there.
Everyone there, okay.
Everyone there, they're like, where you been? You know, like, where can I listen to your music? And we're like, oh, we're on Spotify and everything, you know, and that helped us grow out more.
Definitely.
You know? Like a lot of our like audience was just from Calexico. They knew us.
And that's just friends. Like we're not saying Calexico just because we have a big group of friends and just they just
support.
They support it. They roll with it. Yeah,
they roll through the show.
Yeah,
definitely.
Were you sure? I mean, how was that? I mean, it's for your first show.
That's why I was like, I went crazy because like people were singing along to me. This girl that was in front row, I'm like, you look good.
Yeah.
She's singing along to my song, so that was
word by word,
literally word by every track, and I was like, oh god, like this is cool.
How did that happen? Cool. She just knows you?
I don't know. I ended up actually later on we actually started linking up. She's cool.
Cool.
Right now.
And it works out. It fucking works out. That's fucking dope. And then what? After that show, you just kept playing shows, recording. Or we dropped the show, right? Dropped the record. And then
after the show, we dropped. Was it Balaya?
Mm-hmm.
I think we dropped our first. No, it's not our first Spanish track.
Oh no! Well, we had the SoundCloud stuff.
No, yeah, but that was.
But that doesn't count. I feel like anything we did on SoundCloud, it did not count because like
before.
Still sounds good though.
Thank you.
It was. You know, to me, we're our biggest critics. You know?
Right.
Like whatever we put out, we're gonna be our biggest critics. No one's gonna like criticize our music, but ourselves the most. You know. But when I listen back, it's like I just listen like, oh, I could have done different things. You know.
Right.
So now I look at SoundCloud. There's a lot of things. That's before I was producing for Louie. I was just recording. We're getting beats off YouTube at first.
Right.
At first, and we did some like
getting familiar with the production.
Oh yeah, I was doing it, but it wasn't. I wasn't doing R&B. I was doing trap stuff, and that's not his style.
You knew that right away. You knew that it wasn't his style right away.
Yeah, it's because the one of the first songs we dropped was called "Do That Thing," and it was an R&B song, and it was just fire.
It's fire.
Yeah, it was just fire. Do we still have it on SoundCloud?
Yeah, we should have it.
Or did we take?
We took off a couple songs.
Yeah, we took off a couple songs on SoundCloud just because the quality wasn't
good. Representation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
it's funny because we'll have it on private, and I'll go back every once in a while. Like let's say if it's not a good day or something, I'll go check it. I'm like, all right, now we came a long. Like, we definitely came a long way because that I don't know how people would listen to that.
You guys improve each.
Definitely.
Try to improve each record.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
think when there's a song called Permanent, which did really good numbers. A lot of people like it, and it's one of our friends, Jesse.
Free JR.
Yeah, right now he's on the run.
All right.
Yeah.
I saw that record. I like the cover art on the record.
I downloaded on my phone.
It's like a room.
Yeah, I did.
It's like
all the cover arts we do, it's on my phone.
You gotta work with what you got.
Yeah. Well, I have like everything.
Oh, dope shit.
I have like Adobe. Everything. Like, I invested in all that stuff.
Yeah.
I like media.
Right.
But my best work just comes on my phone when I'm bored to my shit or something.
Nice.
And I take all the pictures and I just edit everything. It's easier like that.
Right.
And it's good quality stuff. It's not bad. I'm not gonna put something that's gonna put out for him. It falls back on me because I'm behind doing all the production.
Right. So you want to make it look good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
And you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you have to do it yourself. You know that word because who else is gonna do it, right? I mean, you can hire somebody. Like you're saying, people say you can hire somebody. And,
but
you know.
I think like that's why I look up to Ace a lot. He does everything himself. He records all his songs. He cues everything. So like I look up to Ace a lot because he doesn't go out and ask for help. If he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it. I remember when he barely started without wax, all the letterings, all the old English, he he designed those letters.
Dope.
So like it's not just a font you could go and get. Like it has a certain touch to it. You can't duplicate it unless you go on duplicate it. You know. But
Right.
like, no, it's his own thing. He did it on Illustrator. He did all the stuff by himself. Like his rap house, a little. Like,
The school.
small.
The school. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's really creative with all that. So I picked that up.
Yeah. I think that's very important. So that record with JR, it did good numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
saying?
That's the one people start listening to.
It's but I look back at it. I want to redo it.
Okay.
I want to redo it just because that's.
You didn't get the same energy though. The same energy as when you first record a song. It's only a certain energy you have.
Oh, definitely.
It's hard to re-record.
Re-record it, yeah. But I get what he's saying though. Like now that the experience that he's gotten, both my growth, I feel like that could have been. It could be well better executed right now, and people would be like, "Damn,"
because you guys know what you're doing now.
Now.
Yeah.
The song "Old Ways,"
right?
It's an old song.
Very. It was on SoundCloud.
It's still on SoundCloud, the original one.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds trash.
Dude,
it's not trash.
The funny thing about that is because he hates that song. He hated it. He's like,
so cliche.
Dude, no, because well, yeah, I guess. But anyways, when we first started recording, he's like, I don't want to drop it, and I'm like, let's drop it. What are you talking about? Like, we're gonna fuck with it. He's like, I don't know, I just don't like it. Just like it's like, I'm like, dude, let's do it, and it did good. And then I'm like, dude, let's redo it. And he's like, dude, no one's gonna listen. Like he just did not want to go forward. Right. But then he's like, I'm pretty sure he got a couple DMs and is like, dude, do that song again. Like,
I think someone tweeted it. I was like, I guess. Like, it was like 3 in the morning. I reproduced it, like a whole different sound. It's like a fatter sound.
You just mastered it, or you just what was it? Just
because that beat was off YouTube, and we were doing YouTube beats back then.
Okay.
And he's like, come on, bro, just
flip the whole thing.
Yeah, do it.
Brand new.
Yeah, I was like, I guess same
lyrics.
I found
lyrics,
exactly the same. It's pretty much but it's just the production was way different. The sounds like it had a fatter sound. I don't know if you like the other one sounded like weak.
Bland. It sounded very bland.
And now like I learned how to mix master. I produced the beat, so I made a fatter. I added like little bass. Like I got the chords. I pretty much kept the same format, but made it. I just put steroids on it, pretty much the beat.
Right.
And it just sounded really good. And people
bass and everything makes it sound better. Yeah, I agree.
So I was like, no, that song was okay, I guess. Like the first time, but the second time, like everyone started fucking with it.
Right.
Heavy.
So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I was wrong.
So when did the transition to like Spanish come ahead?
Oh, just because we just want to do. Just because I can do it.
You can.
Like and well, we fuck with heavy like Latin trap. Oh, yeah. I really do love Latin trap.
Bunny and all that. And that's the wave, you know. They put up big numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. Over like 200 million subscribers on YouTube. They get over like each video has over 50 million views for Bad Bunny, Ozuna, all them. So I was like, that culture's so close to us. Let's just do it. That's
because people will enjoy it.
Yeah,
especially where we're from.
Definitely, most definitely, yeah.
So that's why the reggaeton hit off.
Reggaeton made us,
Right. We got a song called Dime, and that one was like
hit.
To me that's my first song.
Right.
It's just that has that Bad Bunny trap feel, like that Latino trap.
Right.
And
so you want to aim for that demographic?
Yeah, it'd be so dope, dude. Because right now the Latin, what is it called? The Latin artists are like really entwined right now with the American artists.
With the hip hop-ish,
right? You know, like
you can see Cardi B,
Ozuna,
Farruko, and like J Balvin,
Anuel, dude, that shit's crazy.
All them, like 6ix9ine did a song with Anuel, you know,
right?
In Spanish,
yeah,
and
I saw that.
Numbers, big numbers. It was like number 1 actually. Yeah, 6ix9ine's didn't work. Right, the troll, but he's doing work.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, I bring him up last podcast, but yeah, I know he's doing work. I mean, we obviously he's doing some music.
I think last podcast, there was a lyric that you didn't understand from his song.
Yeah, and that was just fun. You know, that's just me fucking around. Like, you know, when I don't have a guest, like I have to like make it entertaining, fucking around.
Yeah, I got you.
But look at I take you guys serious. I know who's serious. I know he's doing music. I know he's serious about it.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
He's a troll.
Yeah.
I like his stuff.
Yeah.
People hate on him, but I like it.
But yeah.
It's catchy. I mean, it's catchy. I mean,
that's where we branch off of though, because we start hearing like, dude, why don't we do this? And like, let's do it. Let's try it. And we came out with Demon. Then we came out with Trap. That's just like a trap song. That one's pretty cool, but like Like it's just very.
That's the lowest song we have in numbers wise.
Right.
It just no one really.
No one understood it.
We dropped Demon, and like the next day we dropped Trap.
I know.
We're just so hyped
So
on
excited,
that
dude,
wave,
Right.
and we're like
Too quick.
yeah,
Too quick, very quick,
We should have
very
waited
quick.
a week, and probably would have done like
Yeah, would have done
But
way
we just
better.
did it right back to back. We almost dropped almost the same day, pretty much.
For real, dude, we didn't let it breathe at all.
Yeah.
Though. Like,
So it was our bad, but it's still there.
yeah.
So it's just content we have now. So.
But I still listen to the old song, the first one. I still listen to the one that dropped. The
Oh,
Spanish one.
Demon. Yeah, we always open up with that.
Demon, okay.
Like when we perform, like we do anything, that's like the song to go to because it's just
that one and Muévelo's like super dancey. It's like Ozuna type vibe.
All right. And what's the difference between writing English and Spanish? Is it a different technique or?
Well, yeah, it definitely is a different technique, but I feel like it's way more easier to write in Spanish, only because that's my native language. Like I
That's your
do
background.
it very easy. Like
Yeah.
it comes very fluent to me. Like it's just like whatever. Like I almost don't even try. Like I just fuck around most of the time. But when it comes out really good.
Right. That's where the mariachi stuff comes from.
That's
Also.
where the mariachi comes from.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then also the hip hop. How do you write that? Just also the same thing. Just bars.
Hip hop is more personal, I guess.
Yeah.
More personal. Like when I do the R&B stuff, I want to make sure like it's authentic and it comes from me. Like a lot of people, well, now I don't know if it is for them, but for me, I don't want to shy off of anything. I want it to feel as natural as possible. And even though if people might think like, oh, he's soft or whatever, or he coming off like that, like I don't care. Like that's my life, and it's gonna be cool. And you can like it.
Right.
It's crazy. I asked them, oh, why you write? Because there's some like our old songs. There's some like lyrics that says like, oh, like he's at work and I'm with her or whatever. Here's a fight. I'm like, how'd you come up with this? And he's like, life experience.
Life experience.
Like,
Is that life experience?
It is definitely a life
I was
experience.
like, okay,
yeah.
Right.
yeah,
Definitely.
if you live that life,
It's funny.
It's because we didn't
It's
know each
funny.
other that much
Yeah.
at that time,
Right.
you know? But like that's when we started.
I remember he's like, dude, why are you saying this? And I'm like, dude, no, like it happened, like for real, I'm
Like,
not
real
kidding.
life. It's
For
real life shit.
Yeah,
It was
that's
like
funny.
one like, oh,
It's
he's
funny.
coming up the stairs, lock me in the closet, and ask him what he wants for food. I was like, what? I
Yo,
was like,
hey, pause. If you want to hear it, go to SoundCloud.
So you're talking about the ladies.
Good, talking about
ladies.
definitely.
Talking about the ladies.
Fuck yeah.
We also like. I was talking about some other shit though, or just basically that. The
That
ladies?
was that. Oh, that. On that particular song, it was just about that.
Just about that.
Yeah. Any other song that I talk, like it's a mixture.
Make sure.
Yeah, like Not the Same was a mixture of certain just women that I was vibing with at that time.
It's not the same.
Not
Going
the
to
same
shows.
going to shows and I feel you supporting them.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all that
That's
shit.
catchy. Like you know what I mean? Like it's really catchy.
that song was like also like one of those songs that we just it happened.
It
you know?
happened.
Yeah.
Like, that's how our songs happen. Like they just happen. Like we're in the making a beat. You're like, I got it, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like game over. That's like we already know. We don't doubt it. That song, once we finish recording it, it's good.
That's
Yeah.
that's the title of the out. Like definitely that's the mixtape title. Yeah. Not
Right.
the same.
I think that song was too good not to put it. To
Fuck.
put as a single. I think if it was a single, it wouldn't do as good
Mm-hmm.
as it did as a project.
So that's a single right there. We're not the same. Would be that single.
Yeah.
That was the title song. You know.
Okay.
So
Any videos?
Soon.
we've been talking.
Soon.
Talk about
We
videos.
have been
We've been
definitely
talking about it. We got a lot of people like that we want to link with,
Right.
and we want to work with like that guy. I don't know. He did the one for Eddie Zuko. Eddie. There's a bunch of
Right.
So he's been doing good work. I've been talking with him.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're gonna do the ice cold readies or we want to do. I've been also talking with Hi-Fi.
Okay. Hi-Fi also making
Because,
videos too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did it for that guy Chunks,
Chunks.
and he's
Also
Shout out
Deos.
to Chunks.
yeah, he's
Doing
doing
one for
Deos.
Deo.
I'm waiting for Deos.
Dropping this weekend.
I saw
You
that.
guys hear it? Yeah.
I saw that that little promo.
Right.
I was like, nah, this hype. You know?
Is there a promo already out? Is there a promo? I didn't hear it.
I think it was like a snippet like on a Snapchat.
Okay.
It wasn't even like a real promo. He
Yeah.
just dropped it, you know, and I was like, nah, this is hype.
So you guys like fucking with other artists?
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. That's
yes.
key.
I
Think that's key?
Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I sent
More the merrier.
I sent beats and everything to Deo and everything. Man, we've been
Yeah.
in talks, yeah. Deo.
So who do you want to work with? Like, is there an artist that you guys want to work with besides that you haven't worked with?
Anyone in particular? Like I said before, I'm open arms and I'm open minded. If you guys, if you're willing to work and you let yourself be worked with, then yeah, let's do it. I'm down with it.
Anyone. Anyone.
Anyone you want to name?
Anyone.
You want to name?
No, I mean, I'm saying name.
Hired? No, I would love to work with like fucking obviously like artists like The Weeknd and like Drake and all those, you know. Like for sure, I would want to do The Weeknd. Like that's always been because I love like just his flow. I love his style because R&B. That's what I'm shooting for. So,
R&B, yeah.
So I relate to that a lot.
Yeah, man. What's the deal? You got What's the Deal? Not the Same. Bunch of singles out there too, right?
Yeah.
So what's the track record look like? You gotta push the punch songs.
Just a bunch of songs.
17 to like 20 songs out streaming.
And more. We're still gonna drop more content because
we have songs we're sitting on. We have a song with RD, Manuel Flores.
RD.
Okay, RD. Yeah.
We have a hype song. It's called Don't. We're probably gonna drop it next week.
What is it called? I don't even know what it's called. I just know that in my like Dropbox it says something, but I'm like, is that the song?
Wait, featuring Louie Dez?
Yeah.
It's
okay, and RD?
Yeah.
RD.
It's good. That song's really
Sounds heavy.
It's a beat I made maybe like 2 years ago.
Nice.
And I just sat on it. It was a really good one. It was just really heavy. You know, it's a hype song. It's not his style. Right. I sent it out to RD, and he did the hook. I was like, oh, this hype. We did the verse one day at Yayo's house. Mm-hmm. We set it up. He has a little studio.
Dope studio.
Yeah. We had this, so we set it up. Everything. We did that song. It has kind of like a Travis Scott feel to it.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, it's done. We wanted Ace on it originally, but I want to work a lot more with RD because a lot of people listen to his music and it's really good.
Yeah, he told me he's doing some things.
Yeah, he's good, and we all linked up.
So you want to push him a little more?
No, heavy. Yeah, he has talent, you know.
Okay.
And he's someone that's willing to go out and record. He's willing now. He won't sit on something. He will be like, oh, you need me by when? I'll do it tonight.
Yeah, I think.
He'll send out like vocals. Everything.
In that group chat, you put it up, and like almost like the next day, huh?
Yeah,
he got you.
We have
back on that.
Well, Ace has us like Without Wax Collective, so we linked up with Ace. He has his brother.
So you work with them? He's working with them?
Yeah, I'm working. We're all working with them. Like if you look at the project, Not the Same on the bottom. Like what we started was with Slap City Records, pretty much.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was because when I saw it, it's the last free place in America, pretty much.
Right.
A bunch of crackheads and stuff. But you could live there for free with no government. There's no government there. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, it's neighboring. So I was like, Slap City Records. I started that. Then that's before I linked up with Ace.
Okay. And so is that you, Slap City Records? You started that? Okay.
Yeah, it's just pretty much me and him. We have another friend. His name's 17. He comes out on the What's the Deal EP.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Right now.
And right now we're working on more tracks with him. We're gonna put out a project for him.
Right. So you started that.
I started it.
Right. And then Without Wax
Without Wax is Ace, and we just linked up. Like if you look at the Not the Same album and our new stuff, on the bottom it says Slap City Records / Without Wax Studios.
Right.
You know? So like we're all a big collective now.
Nice. Like a little backing.
Yeah.
Type of backing.
Yeah. So
it's important.
We all work together now. You pretty much is a team.
Right.
Well, Ace wants to build a team with like different type of artists and stuff.
Since you guys two are already a team, it's only right to keep it going.
Might as well.
Keep going.
After that show we did in Inferno, that's when Ace was like, "Nah, we gotta all work together to build something."
Right. So you guys both push each other.
Oh, definitely.
To do things? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like it right now. Let's try to get that feel.
Yes, dude. Like I don't like. He won't let me sleep on anything, and I won't let him sleep on anything. So if it's something I don't like, I'll be like, nah, I don't. I really just genuinely don't like it.
That's one thing that me and him, I tell him, if that verse is trash,
he'll tell me,
hey, I don't like that. Like, I'll be straight up.
Yeah.
Or he will tell me, hey, I don't like that beat. Or I don't like the way you did this. Can you change it? You know? I think that pushes us even more.
Criticism.
Yeah. Because people are scared to speak
up.
Mind, you know? And sometimes you have to.
Yes.
You have to, because you're like him. He's the artist. If he doesn't like my beat, he doesn't have to use it. He could go find another producer and everything, you know? If I don't like his vocals, I could go find out different artists. I could find someone that sings decent and put auto-tune, you know? And do something. But with us, we work together. I tell him straight up. And that's why our relationship's really good. And our chemistry is really good, because we work together like that.
Be able to, in a respectful way, to tell each other this is that.
Yeah, because you don't want to hurt it, but it's like you're not trying to hurt him. You're just saying like, dude, this could sound way better. We could help, and we help each other out.
Like that Demon track, he came up with the same lyrics and everything, but had a different flow. And I told him I don't like it. I told him do it like this. Like kind of like as a producer, not a music producer, like not a like beat maker or whatever, but as a producer.
You're like a conductor, dude. He's like, okay, that Kane's cool, but hey, watch,
like,
check this.
Pretty
out.
much what DJ Khaled does, you know?
Right, to make it
like,
structure it out. Structure it
definitely,
out. Right.
definitely.
Like, and that song came out and it's one of my favorite songs.
Right.
Yeah, because definitely he has a vision of where he wants the song to go. And my part is to make that vision possible. And if something doesn't fit, and it's like, oh, do you know what? With this track, I wanted to go this way.
Right.
So
and you follow that vision.
Yeah, because
it.
it seems more authentic because that's the way it is. And likewise, like just something like if I hear a track initially and I'm like, oh, this is what I write to it, this is what I feel it. Then like something's not going on. I'm like, hey, what's like that? That's not cool. But whatever.
And we have our off days.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Definitely.
Sometimes
it
we
can.
go to the studio and we're just like,
not feeling it today.
Nah, like, we'll record and like
it's just
won't
off.
sound good, you know. Like we have a couple tracks that we didn't even finish just because that day was off. Like we have projects that are not done. Just
And do you go back and revisit?
Sometimes
it's like I think it's just too painful. Like it's like you know what, that day didn't work.
Yeah.
Let's just we could do a rewind. Like it doesn't hurt us.
We start fresh, you know.
Yeah, it's not like we like oh dude we're low on content. No, like, let's brush it off. Let's do something now.
Yeah. Nice. So what's next for you guys? What's as far as you got this record? You know, you guys doing shows.
Yeah.
What's next?
I want to do a big show for Louie.
Definitely.
I want to do like kind of like a pop up where we bring out people. We have a lot of connections with we have people doing stuff. We have our friend Luis Vega.
Oh, Louie V, shout out. He's doing his thing right now in LA. He's really putting in work.
Yeah, he's right now in LA. He doesn't have any content out yet, but he's one of those people that you know for sure he's gonna make it.
What does he do?
He's an MC.
He's an MC? Okay, he's rapping.
Very well.
Yeah, he's a good rapper. We know him. We all grew up. He's best friends like with Giggles, Yayo.
Right.
And we're all the same circle, you know? And everyone's doing music. We have a lot of people in the music doing stuff.
Calexico is
heavy right now.
Yeah.
So I'm saying watch Calexico. Like don't sleep on us.
Yeah.
Everyone says like Calexico. No, trust.
They do. People do sleep. We do sleep. We do sleep on Calexico. You know, but you guys are always doing work. We know this.
Yeah. With our friend Louie V, he has a lot of connections. Like he has a lot of connections. He works with a lot of people, and I don't want to put anything out yet for like people he's working with, but he has the connections. And to him, he's like, no, I'm gonna put you guys on if anything happens. Like if I need a vocal, I'm gonna put Louie Dez. If I need a live thing, he's gonna put Dream Hayes on. You know, we have another friend. His name's Saeed. He's doing work.
Oh, Allah, shout out Saeed. Andy, he has a group called Andy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
that guy's doing his thing.
Right.
And Mexico, like he's doing like Guadalajara, like all that
Damn.
stuff. Like he's out there, you know.
Yeah.
He's doing like TV shows, like opening up for like what Good Morning America is here in the US.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff over there.
Shout it out.
Shout out Andy. Shout out Andy. That's his band's name.
Andy. Okay.
I think Andy MX.
Andy MX. Yeah, dude.
Doing big things.
They're heavy, bro, for real. Like actually, like I wrote a lot of tracks. Like I wrote hooks and all that, so they could hop on. Cause I know they have a very busy schedule. Cause he is Louie V's cousin. And I grew up with that guy too, but it's just like he just so happened to go and do it big over there or whatever. And we've always talked. We always like, hey, dude, I love your music, and likewise or whatever. And I'm like, hey, I got a song for you. But that guy's just so busy that we have to tell him like months and months ahead, so we could get something down. So a lot of content I wrote so he could sing it, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and anymore it's gonna happen when it happens. I just know that shit's gonna when it does.
He's working hard.
Yeah,
he's
definitely. He's doing his thing, and you can't shy off someone off the grind. You're not gonna get mad because oh really, bro? You're getting all like this. No, fuck that. You do your thing, bro.
He's doing his thing.
Go
He's
do your
on tour.
thing.
He doesn't have time to go.
You don't have time to do it.
Right. Gonza, another one.
Oh yeah,
doing his thing.
Gonza, Jerry, bro. Shout out to Jerry. He did Gold Rush. In Arizona?
Yeah, he just did that festival.
Okay, that's a big festival.
Yeah,
EDM?
big festival.
Yeah.
For not they also had rap art. They had Schoolboy Q and
a couple
bunch of art rappers and all that shit. That shit's big though.
But
I think he did EDC last year, huh?
Yeah,
Last year he did EDC.
EDC or the
as
year
well.
before that?
The year before
I
I did EDC.
remember he did EDC, but he's the bro.
The reason I bring him up, or we all bring him up, is Calexico.
Dude,
so that's why.
definitely,
You know,
definitely.
it's an example.
Yeah, it's a primary example of not giving up.
Right.
Because he's been
He went
doing
up and
it.
down. He been up and
Definitely.
down.
Because he
Small
was with
shows,
the
big
group.
shows.
He was with the group first. Group blew up with the group. Started touring to Australia and like all
Cool
this
Cats?
stuff, like worldwide.
Yeah, Cool Cats,
Nah, I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
I was
It's
trying to
alright.
say, but you know what? Fuck it.
He's building
It is
the
what it
show.
is. Yeah,
He's
he's
building
doing
the
his
show.
thing. Yeah.
So,
So,
I saw that podcast.
Yeah, he's building a show. He's shouting him
talked
out.
about it. He talked
Yeah, it's already out there.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
whatever.
yeah. But it goes out to other sounds. You know,
But yeah,
it didn't work
he
out
went-
for him,
yeah,
and now he kept
yeah,
going.
yeah.
You know,
He did his thing,
He did
bro.
Yeah.
a big risk leaving the group.
Definitely,
He said
bro.
because that group already had a name.
Heavy.
Had the name the Cool Cats, and it was already known. They had like what the one song that was popping. Like to me, it was popping.
Hand
all
on the
high
Pump?
school, Hand on the Pump.
Fuck
He
yeah.
just dropped the remix to it. Pretty much, he redid it.
Dope.
Yeah, but he that song was like everyone's.
so in high school, so it like spoke to you.
To me, it was that. To me,
Yeah,
because I was
to you.
into that stuff.
Okay.
But
Local
yeah.
support.
Yeah, and I looked up to him. Always looked up to him because I knew him since he was small. And I was really into drumline.
Right.
And he was always like Yayo and him. They're all in drumline before me. So I looked up to him. I was a little kid, you know.
Right.
So I looked up to him, and that I just got into pretty much I got into producing because of them.
Nice.
Because of Jerry.
Right.
Yeah. And I think he wants us to send him stuff and everything. He wants to do Louie Dez remix and stuff.
Some things.
Yeah, he wants to help out, you know.
Yeah.
And he has a platform and he loves it, you know. He listens to our music. He listens to his always, you know.
Right.
And he always hits us up and stuff like that. And it's like he comes here. We don't look at him as the DJ, you know.
Right.
We look at him as
Your friend.
the homie.
The
you
homie.
know?
That's what I'm saying. Like it all sounds like you guys, like you said, goes back to you guys being all close together. You got a small
Same,
circle.
yeah.
Same circle.
Yeah.
You know, Calexico, everyone's an artist, everyone's a creative out there, so that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which is important, which is very important.
Yeah.
Heavy, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. That's why I bring him up, you know?
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's the big bro. And I always looked up to him.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I would have made it here if it wasn't for him.
Oh, here?
Yeah, like I wouldn't. Not but like I wouldn't be like in the producing.
In the music-wise. Yeah, music-wise, yeah.
If because drumline was what got me into like beats and stuff.
Right.
But seeing him like doing it big got me into doing it. Like
To keep it going.
Yeah.
To keep it going.
Yeah, I was like I saw him when he was a kid, when he was in kinder. I was like maybe 2 or so, like 3.
Right.
I remember he was in kinder, like marching the snare.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that. And I always looked up to him.
Right. That's important. That's important to keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the kid that
keep it going.
blew up. He did EDC. He did a whole Brazil tour. He did Australia. That's big. You
Right.
know? I never heard of anyone from the Valley do that. You know, there's athletes that make it big and stuff.
As far as music-wise, not
But
really, right?
music-wise, you don't really see a
Yeah.
lot of people
Right.
like go and do tours like that, or
Yeah.
do stuff like that.
Right.
And now the Valley's starting to get recognition, kind of. You know? And a lot of people are doing bigger things and also I think it's because of San Diego. San Diego's blowing up.
You think so?
Yeah, I think San Diego. They have Rossi Rock. They have what's his name? Rob Stone.
Rob Stone. Okay.
Rob Stone put San Diego on pretty much on the map.
Right.
With that one song, Chill Bill.
Right.
But since a lot of people from San Diego so close to Imperial Valley, they link up.
Right.
Like that's like San Diego like helped a lot. Like
It's another place to network.
yeah,
You know, another place to network.
It's a small LA,
Yeah.
pretty much, and like it's going up. San Diego's blowing up, and I think that's helping the Valley.
The Valley. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we come out here, that's
Oh,
great.
we come out here a lot. You
Yeah.
know?
Like Calexico, like he's blowing up because of this over here being out here.
No, he's out here. He's
Yeah.
putting in work. He
Doing
links
his
up a
thing.
lot.
Yeah.
He's doing
Doing
that
the J-Rock tour.
The J-Rock tour.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So-
No, for someone from the Valley to do that and rap.
The reason we bring him up all the time is because he's actually like, you're not doing it.
He's
actually
the
doing
one
it,
who's
you know?
that, yeah.
He's out there putting quality music out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like before, a lot of people weren't putting quality stuff.
Right.
And now people are starting to realize we got to do quality music.
Yeah, quality is important.
So yeah, a lot of people, there's a lot of Calexico people that don't put quality out. I'm not gonna mention names.
Right. No, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I've
Yeah.
heard, that's why I stay quiet, because I've heard it before. I agree.
Yeah, but
I've heard it before.
I think that's like I told you, I'm like a geek when it comes to like quality music.
Right. You have to. You have to be. You have to, take care of your craft.
It's an image. It's your image. It's like what's going to carry you to branch off into other places.
Right, because it's your brand. It's your brand. It's your brand, and you want to take care of it. Yeah. Image is important, like you said. So I totally agree.
Yeah.
So you guys are branding yourselves pretty well too, I would say.
Yeah. I help him a lot with because I'm into that media stuff.
Okay.
He could care less. He cares about the music. That's what
honestly,
good.
Honestly,
good too.
I do. Like this was like, no man, you gotta take more pictures, and I'm like,
that's what makes you a team.
Give a shit like about pictures, but he'll definitely like he'll tell me.
Right.
I'll take care of that because I want him to focus on the music. That's the main thing,
Right.
But like, there's a lot of people out there that have a good branding and stuff. They have a lot of followers and everything, but the music's not good.
Not good. Yeah.
A lot of people buy followers and stuff like that. And
that's fucking weird.
Yeah, I always think
fucking weird.
How that works.
I think I wouldn't spend $100 just to gain 1,000 like fake followers that you're not even.
They say followers is important nowadays, though.
It is. It is
nowadays.
Like, a lot of people, if you see like rappers on Twitter, if you see them with like over 100K, they're like, oh, I want to work with him. Yeah, he has a clout.
He's legit.
I hate that.
Just get the blue check mark right next to your name.
I think that's important. Blue check mark. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's very important. That's like, oh, this guy's serious.
Followers gets you that blue check mark.
Definitely.
Okay, that makes more sense, right?
But a lot of now they're not giving just those verifications anymore
to anybody. Yeah,
you have to like. I've been looking up like I'm always into like researching what to do to build him,
right?
To build his thing for like record companies and stuff.
So research,
for they could like, oh, this guy's legit. What do I need to do to push him to the next level? We got the music, and we're still going to improve. Obviously, music's always changing. There's new things, and I'm gonna learn new things. He's gonna learn like maybe a different rhyme flow. He's gonna create one. You never know. But branding, I always looking there more because that's what record labels look at more now. A lot of people are following him. Like a lot of people like.
You got a fan base.
Yeah, he has a fan base, so we gotta pick him up.
How you carry yourself? How they carry themselves? Okay.
Yeah, like so. So I always search up and stuff like that, and I saw that.
It's important.
The verifications. It's hard now. You have to have like a meaning behind your brand. You just can't. They don't give it out.
Right.
Like they don't care if you have 100,000 followers. I seen people with like 400 followers and they have the verification just because their influence. Like the politicians, they have an influence. They have a lot of singers just because they have hit records. They get the verifications. But if you don't have a hit record, you're not gonna get it.
Politics of hip hop, politics of music.
Yeah. So if you have an influence or you have a say in something, they'll give you it now. It's harder to get it now.
Right. Fuck all that. I mean, fuck all that. Whatever you guys do what you're doing.
Fuck politics in general. But I mean, it is what it is, It's the way to get in.
It is the way to get in.
There's no other way around it.
But it goes back to, what you're saying, like, there's more work besides the music.
Definitely.
Oh, no, heavy.
Definitely.
But I tell Louie, focus on your music. I'll handle these because I love doing that, It's my strength. And that's what Ace told me, like, you have to build a team. There might be people that have bigger strengths than you.
Right.
You got to let them do that, and you focus on your strength. And a lot of people they want to be selfish and do everything themselves. Ace does everything himself just because that's his strength. But if you have someone else, like if I have someone else that produces way better than me, I'm gonna tell him, hey, help us out. There's this track that I think would be perfect. You do with Louie. I'm not gonna be selfish because I'll focus on the media. I'll focus on the artwork and pushing it out. You do the track with Louie and I'll record it. That's our strength. And I think a lot of people don't push that away. They don't want to see someone do better than them because there's always going to be someone better than you.
Right.
But you always have to push to be the best. Right. That you have to push to be the best eventually.
Of who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You have to be the best. But there's someone going to be better than you, and you have to have them push their strengths because that's going to benefit you more than pushing them away. And that's yeah.
So where do you get that strife from to learn all that? Just because you like it? Just because you like to do that? You know that's going to benefit you in the long run.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yeah, I just learned. I come from a household that's not selfish, and I learned that a lot of people like hard work. Like you need to do hard work. Nothing's given to you, and sometimes you need help. A lot of people are scared to ask for help.
Right.
And I just feel like if someone's better than you, learn from them. Maybe like I always, one of my models is I work till my icons become my competition. So like I'm working to go head to hand against like Murder Beats. I'm working to work with Timbaland and work with Scott Storch and all them
competitors.
Like, I'm trying to. I look at them as my icons. I learn from them. I learn from Ye, from producing wise, learn from all them. But I want to work to the point where they're my competition. They're just not my icons.
Yeah, that level.
Yeah, like I want to get to the point where they're like, oh, this guy's going ham.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
Ahead. Yeah, that's the like
Fuck
mindset.
Yeah. And you use it. You see it. I see it.
Yeah.
You can see it with the music. See what you're doing.
Yeah.
When you speak it, you can obviously hear it and tell.
Yeah.
You too, Louie? That's the same mindset.
No, well, like he's spot on. Like I just genuinely just care about the music.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about like my image and nothing like that. I would love to. Like I wouldn't mind like being behind the scenes and writing stuff for people and like be that guy. Like. But either way, like if it doesn't, like if it turns out a different way, then I wouldn't mind either.
Right.
But yeah, I always strive. I just strive to be better than what I was the last hit. From what the last song, I compare myself from the last song I wrote. If it's not better than what I wrote then I think it's trash.
Right.
Try
to do better every single time.
Every single time. If I don't do it, then what am I doing?
Shit, straight up, straight the fuck up. Oh yeah, that's why you guys came up. That's why I began the podcast. I want to thank you guys for
No, thank you for having us. For reals, you're an amazing host.
Yeah, hey man, I'm trying to do my best as I can too.
You're doing it.
This shit is not easy either. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like this is kind of like shit. Like what am I gonna say next?
No, but you're fluent, man.
Even with the Pena, I gotta say this right now. Like that was an awkward interview, to be honest with you. So this is gonna come out after the Pena, so I have to say that now. So thank you for listening for that Pena.
No,
but it is what it is. I'm learning each time. Each time I do an interview, it's
we had like a good almost 2-hour conversation before this.
Yeah, we did. So we learned. Yeah.
So this is
that made me more comfortable.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, that made me more comfortable
real,
with you guys. Got to know you guys. Like
the home vibe.
Yeah, the home vibe. Yeah. You guys talk like how we talk, like from the valley. If that make any sense.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be our first time. It's not our last time here.
Right.
We're gonna come back.
Yeah.
For sure.
You're gonna come back when it's a 6 studio. When it's a
definitely. You're gonna be like, hey, pull up to the crib.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is where you at?
Like, podcast studio.
Fuck yeah, let's do this, bro.
You might have an office by then.
You never know. Exactly.
You never know where we're gonna end up.
Exactly. So, any last words though for you guys? Want to shout out anybody? Where can we find you guys at?
Well, I just want to thank for everyone who's been listening to this podcast, especially because if it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't be able to have this outlet right now. Another thing for people who are pushing my music, I love you. I genuinely do. I know I don't go out in the social media, and I'm not really big on that, but I have the platform right now to say that I do genuinely enjoy you guys watching you guys share my music and all that stuff, and that you guys could relate to it. Shout out to all my family, my friends that keep me grounded. Good days, bad days, regardless. That's what I gotta say for my part.
And I just want to say, like, this shit's amazing. Like, being from the valley, and this shit's still going on. Like, I used to listen to these, and seeing that it's still going on. They used to do the shows and everything. That shit was lit,
Yeah.
So like, this shit's amazing. I just want to say that.
Thank you, man.
So never stop.
Thanks.
Because this shit is generally like it's like an OG show. This is always gonna be the OG. Like I always tell people, like, OG shit, like no one's ever gonna top that because you always set the standard. Someone might go on and do something bigger, but this is always gonna be the first.
Thank you. Thank you. Now you're here. Now you're here.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I look
that.
up to that now. We're here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But I also want to say, like, a lot of shit's coming out soon for Louie. I think what we're gonna do next is just drop straight singles for the next maybe like 2 singles a month. Try and push out, put a lot of hard work and videos and visuals. It's important.
Right.
But we're trying to do a show, so watch out for a show soon. So you can follow like Louie at
I don't even know my own thing. I just know King Louie.
King Louie on Twitter.
At Twitter with 2 eyes. Fucking
Instagram is at Louie Dez. At Louie_Dez.
Yeah, there you go. And
not the same. Not the same's out there too. Not the same.
Oh, not the same. It's definitely out there. You guys check it out. It's only been out for a week. If you guys haven't heard it, go listen to it. It's a good here. It has some interesting stuff. If you guys want to follow what's been happening around my life, Not the Same is where to check it out.
Yeah, just follow me on everywhere. It's I am Frank Carter.
Louie Dez. Also,
Way
thanks.
easier.
Thanks for Tony Slumz also for hosting this. Shout out to Tony Slumz.
Tony Slumz, bro.
Watch out for the next beat battle. It's gonna be
beat battle also.
The beat battle is gonna be in October.
Okay,
that's just gonna be lit.
Look out for that. Look out for the flyer for the beat battle.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in the podcast. Thanks for sticking around. You know what I mean? Frank Carter.
Yeah, what's up?
Louie Dez.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you for coming by. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.